Hey there, air signs. It's Jen here. I am doing a reading for the full moon, the full blue moon. It's our second full moon of of October in the sign of Taurus. We're also at that time in the sign, the sun is in the sign of Scorpio. I was shuffling and a card came out, so I decided to start the reading because I know some people like to see a shuffle. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but that's cool. So I really feel like this is going to be intense, transformational. So we have sensual Taurus ruled by Venus, a fixed earth sign, very tactile, very passionate. I see, and then the sun in Scorpio, which is also intimate, sex, depth of emotion, intimacy, transformation. I see a lot of time in bed together, a lot of deep pillow talk. Venus moves into Libra on the 28th, cardinal air, so coupling, but wanting to move forward, wanting to have conversations, wanting to couple. I keep hearing, should I stay or should I go? Even though we have this fixed earth, this fixed water, but coming together with Venus and Libra, I think things are going to need to either transform and move to a deeper level, or maybe stop altogether. It's kind of the general energy. Whoa, okay, 10 of Swords, air sign. So yeah, there is something that needs to be, I don't know why I made that noise, just done. Take it done. When the 10 of Swords for me comes up, that you're done with something. Done. And you don't even have to think about it anymore. And it often isn't some big major thing necessarily, but it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. The indication that nope, this is done. It's not happening. I'm done. And once you're done, you're done. There's no going back. It's cutting the cord. You for some reason, energetically, emotionally, you're just done. You're cut off from something, and you just are not struggling with it anymore because you feel so clear in your mind that it's not going to work, and you really can move on, blocking and deleting, and that's it. So this can play out in any area of your life. It doesn't have to be something major. It could be with anyone in your life, any sort of relationship. It could be where you bring your kids to daycare. It could be the gym you go to. It could be a relationship of any kind, but something you're letting go of. It could be a bad habit. Okay, now we got some more Leo. Leo's been showing up. So this is the fixed fire sign, right? Leo's very passionate, very sexual, ruled by the sun card, right? Very virile, lots of sex is happening, I think, for you guys. And oops, I forgot to make a new video. That's okay, a new title, but I'm doing air, not water. I just did water. So yeah, very passionate. This could be something or someone that was going on during the time of Leo, which is end of around the 21st or something of July into around that time in August, during the summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. There's a pregnant person in here. It could sometimes it points to children, specifically children assigned male at birth, but doesn't have to be. It's seeing things really clearly. So you can see the sun coming up in the background of this card, where you just see something and you can't unsee it, and you have to take action on it. So that could be just seeing things really clearly, but feeling really good about it. Because when you see it really clearly, right, there's no gaslighting, there's no second guessing yourself. It's just, okay, I got it. I can make a decision because either way, positive or negative, because I feel good about what I know. The Wheel of Fortune, wow. So another major arcana. Things are changing, things are moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune, and this could be that Taurus energy, really asks you to stay centered. If you stay at the center of the wheel, you're not the high, the low, but you're able to just ride things through. You're able to ride out the storm without getting so caught up in the drama. So Scorpio and its negative can be a lot of drama, and Taurus can be drama in a different way, because those fixed energies can create drama just by their stubbornness. It can be infuriating. So you have to see what side of that you're on, and if you're the one getting upset because of the fixed energy, then we need to check ourselves, right? Wait a minute, what am I doing? If someone's bad behavior does not, or difficult behavior because I'm not getting my way, or I can't seem to compromise or connect, there's that intimacy. If you can't connect, or you can't get that intimacy back from someone, you're going to have some information here where you can take it and make a decision. But trying to stay calm and collected, and then just make the decision instead of trying to force a fixed energy to change, because it's a bit of a futile. So new communication, lots of texting, maybe you're doing online dating or ending online dating. This is communication. So we need to talk here. And if in trying to talk, we're not getting anywhere, that may be what creates this 10 of Swords situation where you're like, okay, I'm done. Or maybe you feel like you've talked something to death. Oh, this is one too. Scorpios can, in their negative, Scorpios are, they're so intuitive and psychic and creative, can be incredibly artistic. Someone with that's left-handed, I don't know where that came from. But if they feel like they're not being heard, or their emotions aren't being understood and all that stuff, sorry, something popped up on my screen. They can be really intense about trying to bring things to a head and even steer things in their direction. Again, we all do that, right? I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. Wanting to get things nailed down. And if the person just won't, well, that's your information, right? That's a decision. But if someone doesn't want to make a decision, it's a decision. They're not, no, I'm not going to make that decision, gives you information. But with the sun here, and that, I feel like communication will move forward. Or you're going to get the communication, the information you need, whether it's what you want to hear or not, in order to move forward. So that's very positive, right? If you felt stuck and fixed, you're going to be able to make a decision and feel good about it, which I think is something air signs really like. So remember, we have Venus moving into Libra on the 28th, right before this full moon. So that's that cardinal air, that moving forward, that using your head and making a decision and moving things forward, regardless of whether it goes the way you want or not. You can move forward. I think that's what this whole full moon is going to be about. And of course, we have Mercury moving forward in Libra, I think. Yeah, goes direct on November 3rd. So yeah, things are starting to move forward regardless. So we have the Tower. I'll give you, it's kind of the racy card, so I'm not going to put them up. The Tower is when you make this decision, it could feel like a mini Tower moment. With the wheel, it could be someone else making the decision, so you don't feel as though you have as much of a choice, but it was something that needed to happen. And the Tower does transform. I've come to embrace cards like the Tower. I don't see, and the Ten of Swords. Honestly, it's you were stuck in something that wasn't sustainable or wasn't going to last, that wasn't right for you, and that right. We have the fixed Taurus, the fixed Scorpio, but you knew it. You felt stability in, even if it wasn't good. And so this full moon brings about the energy to no, we need to deal with this. We need to face it, and then we need to, move forward in whatever that decision, that outcome is. And so things are moving forward again with that Wheel of Fortune, and that's what that full moon's energy is going to bring. Wow, we have the Magician. You have everything you need right now. You're born with everything you need to be happy and live the life you want. You can manifest and make that happen. And that's, if where you are right now isn't what you want, you are 100% in control of that. Why are you staying fixed in a situation that isn't working? You need to mix and match and keep trying and moving forward. And that's what the Magician said. It also reminds you that it's not something external. If you already have it within you when you're born, all the elements to craft the life that you want, looking to another person or outside of yourself for that is a red flag of your own to say, wait, I'm looking for internal things externally. So that's something to think about during this full moon. What am I looking to fulfill outwardly, and just examining that. Here's the Ten of Swords again. So yeah, being done with something. And regardless, if you have something external that's not making you happy, that's obviously why are you staying in a situation? Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles in this deck, I actually think is very sweet. It's wanting to be alone with someone and finding those intimate times together, which I think this is what this is all about. The fives also in an earth sign. So this is Taurus. Could be Capricorn or a Virgo as well, but the five in the earth sign is about making sure you don't have a lack mentality going on, and that you're not putting, I never find the right person. I always find the toxic people, blah, blah, blah. That's what you're putting out into the atmosphere, the universe, whatever. And so you might be stuck in this circle, stuck in this circle of bringing in just person after person that isn't really available, doesn't want to commit, doesn't really have intimacy, things like that. And so the fives, the oppositions, that they say, hey, okay, so there's friction here. Why and what needs to change, and what needs to change within you to change the situation, because that's the only thing you have control over. So how are you approaching relationships and your life in general, where you're creating a similar negative pattern that's not getting the results? How do you need to change that pattern, transform, Scorpio, transformation, in order to find situations and relationships where people do want to share and come together and develop intimacy over time. And yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, air signs. I hope you have a really fun Halloween, Samhain if you celebrate that or whatever your thing is. And the November readings are done. I may have them up today, which is what's today, Sunday the 25th. Oh, it's my friend's birthday. My friend's 50th birthday. We all turned 50 this year. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Because I still feel, I don't know, 16. Actually, I get along with my 14-year-old son. We have the same sense of humor. Anyway, see you, air signs. Take care.